When did you realize you were living with a supervillain? I was taking out the trash when I noticed Mrs. Curtis from next door struggling with a heavy garbage bag. She kept looking over her shoulder, and when she saw me watching, she forced a smile and quickly shoved the bag into the bin. Over the next few weeks, I noticed that her teenage son, Cooper, who used to play basketball in their driveway, had completely disappeared. I didn't join the dots until the smell started about a month later. It was faint at first and came from their backyard. I figured her dog had dragged something dead into the garden, but the smell got worse and attracted flies. Other neighbors started complaining, but Mrs. Curtis insisted it was just fertilizer for her roses. Then packages started arriving daily at her house. Heavy boxes that delivery drivers struggled to carry. She would meet them at the door and immediately take the packages inside, never letting anyone see what was in them. The delivery trucks came from industrial supply companies, which seemed odd for a suburban neighborhood. One night I couldn't sleep and saw lights on in her basement. Through the small window I could see her moving around down there. She appeared to be digging, which made no sense. I watched for a while until she suddenly looked up at the window, and I ducked away. The next day, she knocked on my door with a plate of cookies. She was overly friendly and kept mentioning how she valued good neighbors who minded their own business. The cookies tasted strange, so I threw them out after she left. That night, I felt dizzy and nauseous, even though I'd only eaten one bite. I started documenting everything in a notebook. The late-night digging sounds. The chemical smell that burned my nose when the wind blew from her yard. The fact that I hadn't seen her husband in 2 months, even though his car was still in the driveway.